You don't understand.
No, you don't understand. Everything I do shoves me violently towards the end. The more I know that I don't know. I can't live like this.
He remember how she touched her index finger to her thumb and twisted at the corner of her zipped lips. It had become a silent ritual to ever signify the word as mum. She'd pause a beat and toss imaginary key into the sun. Life's a game, if we win can we all go out for ice cream? You scream, we all scream like deer in the high beams. Team full of laymen, I'm clocking on the bench like I'm living on the fucking blades edge part of my French knife. All it took was one sip from the waitress's mean mug to remind him why he doesn't starve in the scene much. No such thing as a free lunch, it costs his salary and sanity. Back home on the couch watching reruns. He never cut a foot loose, he wriggle in the strap. It's a wrestle with the past, he wouldn't call it a dance. 5 people in the room's apparently too much to handle. Switch to decaf, still shaking like a candle's flame. Everyone's a special snowflake, right? Lost in the fall through the black call of night. Might get swept in a drift on the gift of an icy lung. Might get blessed to rest and melt upon her tongue.
Like this, 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 like this.
Get off the roof!
Black T, James Dean, bumpin' Ace Rock, long walk, short dock, coke and pop rocks, can't stop, won't stop. I make a living bursting bubbles at a buck a pop. You wanna run in circles, bet you he can talk 'em faster. Tethered to the bed, he's sleeping in the morning after. Fails to see the heaven for the rafters. Lady luck will tie the news before the knock. Abracadaver. Pickup lines consist of him reporting her location. Hey, in a relative proximity to heaven's gates. Like, hey, you must have fell a long way. Finger to the sky, he points her back from whence she came. The fairer sex is left him fairly vexed. Notice perfect balance as he's standing on the edge, leaving just enough wiggle room to drive a sharp wedge in the thin line drawn between his heart and his head. Ink in his Bic pen, a hue of crushed maroon color, coated to the crumbling brick he trusts beneath his shoes. Atop the corner of the roof, he casts a single glance below. He'd rather roam the earth alone than share a quarreling abode. Nonchalantly shifts the world from his back to his hands and indicates the island where he stands and the distance between it and what you understand. Report back at the first sight of land if you can. Class clown pessimist, laughing at his own jokes. Hand drum protagonists in long flowing overcoats and shadows. Back home he hones in on his loner floating back masks his poems in a symphony of broken notes.
Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this.
Get off the roof!
Like this, like this, like this,
Something is going to happen to me.
like this.
Just let it happen.
Black T, James Dean, bumpin' Ace Rock, long walk, short dock, coke and pop rocks, can't stop, won't stop. You make a living bursting bubbles at a buck a pop. You wanna run in circles, bet you he can talk 'em faster. Tethered to the bed, he's sleeping in the morning after. Fails to see the heaven for the rafters. Lady luck will tie the noose before the knot. Abracadaver. You remember how she touched her index finger to her thumb and twisted at the corner of her zipped lips. It had become a silent ritual to ever signify the word as mum. She'd pause a beat and toss the key.